Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another podcast here with me, Valerie Atkinson. Welcome back. Hope you are doing amazing today. We're halfway through the week, you guys. We're halfway through the week, and I just said, what a better way to start the midweek. I didn't even realize that it's the month of love, right? It's the month of love. It's the month of giving. And I just feel very prosperous to share that. You guys are amazing, and I'm amazing because I'm amazing, you're amazing, and we're doing great. And I want to tell you that you're at the right place at the right time. So I wanted to touch on this topic because something, for me got like revealed yesterday as I was having a conversation. It was just like, wow, like, where have I been? Like, like, not that I'm not ignorant to life, but I feel like I've gotten to this point in my life where I've already accepted who I am and who I am becoming, right? And it's crazy to me because before old Val would have wanted, all kinds of stuff, right? Love, attention, flowers, all of that good stuff. Let's be honest, right? We tend to want all these beautiful things for ourselves from others, but then this person, bitch, hold up. It's like the universe wants me to talk about a person here, but oh, I know who. He just messaged. So I feel that for a very long time I neglected my needs as a woman. Sorry, I just turned on my laptop. I hope that doesn't scare you. Like I neglected my needs as a woman. And ladies, I wanted to come on here because it is the month of love. And I want you to shower yourself with this love, right? I want you to become the vessel of your heart, right? The vessel of your heart. What does your heart feel today? What does your heart need today? What does it want from you today, right? This whole month of February, I said, you know what a crazy way to just put something out there for me, but not just for me, but for other women who are not attending to their needs, right? Some of you are moms, you're mothers. Some of you are grandparents. Some of you guys are, friends. Some of you guys are lovers. Some of you guys are best friends or vice versa, right? You have something going on. You're dating. You're in a situation. Again, don't categorize yourself here. I'm just saying, I'm speaking to everybody here. I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood what I'm talking about here. However, it's the month of love. I want you to give yourself grace today. I want you to give yourself that love, right? And you're probably wondering, well, what is that, Val? What is that to anybody? Well, have you had that talk with yourself, right? Where you tell yourself what you are deserving of and what are you here to receive, right? It starts with us. It starts with us. And ladies, I know, don't be hard on me, and I'm not being hard on you, but when are we going to give love to ourselves? And I get it. We're busy. I get it. We're always trying to look strong for everybody to show that we're doing okay mentally. But sometimes the load can get heavy, right? It can get too heavy. It can get too much for us. It can get overwhelming. So I said, what a better way to give something to you guys to open that heart vessel, that heart chakra, right? So I wanted to share all of this with you today. I hope you have your pencils ready, or if you're listening to my podcast while you're driving, that's okay. To develop that unconditional love to yourself, right? As a divine feminine. Because remember, you are divine. We're all divine. Even if you're a male listening to my content, you are also feminine as well, masculine as well. We all embody this energy, but keep in mind my niche is the divine feminine. So, sorry. The very first thing I want you to cultivate this February, the month of love, what is self-love? Give yourself compassion. So, sorry, I just saw the message. So give yourself that love. Give yourself that love that you desire right now. What can that be, right? Can that be something that you haven't seen in a while. Let's be honest, right? Like how have you been with yourself lately? Have you been kind to yourself? Have you been patient to yourself? Have you forgiven yourself for neglecting your needs? I know that's a hard one to swallow, right? When you're looking at yourself in the mirror, are you looking at yourself in this mirror? Are you doing eye contact? Are we saying, I love you unconditionally, right? I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself, which I did the first 2 days of the month and I stopped. So I need to get back on that train. And then taking care of your body, right? Are you getting enough rest? Are you getting enough food? Are we getting the energy that we need so we can feel great, right? Are we eating healthy foods? Like, are we definitely eating great? Like someone here needs to eat orange, is what I heard. You would benefit off of orange, and orange does work with the sacral chakra, which is the orange energy, right? It's the second layer of your root chakra. So it's the red, which is your lower bottom, and then the orange, right? So there could be some blockages here with creativity. I don't know why I'm channeling with this could be for me, honestly. So just make sure that you're understanding what you need at this time, right? Because if you don't understand what you need, you're not going to know, right? You're not going to know. You're neglecting your needs for a reason, and it's time for us to understand what our needs are. These are simple factors that we can do in order to, build that within us. And let's see here. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I don't know what is going on. But anyway, so yeah, just make sure that you're developing your ability to maintain this flow, right? Like, I want to give Val, or I want to give myself this self-love, right? Second, we're going to work on healing our past wounds, right? What are those past wounds? Work on your inner child, right? What's your inner child, right? This is the part of yourselves that you've kind of hidden because of certain things that have happened. Those things are meant to happen. That's a part of who you are. It's not a wounded part of you. It's a part of you that was built off of something. But in order for you to transform that wound, right? So say, for example, you're shy, right? I'm going to put shy into perspective, right? But you've never really spoken in front of a person in live camera, or vice versa, in a front of a room, right? In front of a big crowd, right? What is that blockage? Why are you restraining yourself from that? Why do you do that continuously? Why do you hold yourself back? Why are you resistant? What's going on? I want you to journal and find someone you can work with to find the common denominator into this, so that way you can heal that energy, right? And find the thing for yourself that will allow you to express yourself, right? So for me, it's the podcast. I'm going to be honest. It's been the podcast. And I had to forgive myself also, because both of you guys need to figure out, you have to practice forgiveness, right? You have to forgive the person who made you feel this shyness, whether that was a parent, a sibling, or teacher, vice versa. Obviously, they may or may not be in your life now, right? But forgive yourself and forgive that parent, right? You've heard my podcasts. You've heard me several times how I forgave my father, right? And I forgave myself for everything that had already happened, and allow the love to open up for me, right? For me, and not just for me, y'all, but for you guys too, right? I can't pour to y'all's cup if I don't pour to mine. So I want the love to flow, right? Obviously, some are not going to accept your love because they don't have that. They're not worthy of that love, and that's okay. When you're full of this cup, there's nothing that can affect you emotionally at this point. That's when you know that the wound that you used to have no longer triggers you. It no longer affects you in any shape or form, right? So, thirdly, open your heart chakra. Like, okay, so guys, the heart chakra, we're green, we're pink, we're colors that are tied to the heart, right? So I want you to meditate and think about the color green or pink. For me, I haven't been really seeing this color. I see yellow a lot. I've been seeing yellow a lot. So maybe mine is like the solar plexus right now that my energy's in. But again, I meditate in the morning, so it's early rising for me. So find time to meditate with this, right? I'm not saying you have to do it first thing in the morning, maybe at night, something to help you soothe your heart after a long days of hard work. I actually need to start implementing this. This wouldn't be a bad idea for me, honestly. So just make sure that you're doing something for yourself, right? To remove any heart blockages of yourself here. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Sorry for that. So going back to that, right? So allow that this energy, right? And if you can't visualize the color, don't force it. Okay, let's just be real. I don't want you to force something that is not right in alignment for you. That's not what I want. I don't want you to break your brain trying to put this color in your head so it can magically work. No, that's not what I'm saying. So what I want you to really actually do here, what's actually something that I've been working on myself, truthfully speaking, is breathing. When I meditate, I make sure I feel my body, and I make sure that my stomach is also expanding, and with the breath that I take, I let it expand, right? So it's like it rises, so kind of like a balloon, if you want to say it that way, better yet, right? And so I want to make sure that my breath is going in and out, right? And this, when I'm breathing, I'm doing it with love, right? Like I'm taking my time with this breath, right? And you'll get better at it as you go, right? It's not going to happen overnight. I don't expect you to be the best meditating person in this world. No, but use the time and the energy, right? You have to let go of whatever fears that you have been holding on to, right? Sometimes that becomes an energy ball of dust, right? So what happens when we don't clean, right? Dust. It's dusty, right? I'm going to use that as an example because I know some of you guys are basic, and I'm basic myself. I don't want to get too critical here with the acknowledgement of everything here. I'm tuning more into my feminine versus my masculine. So make sure that you allow yourself to breathe, right? There is meditations out there you can do online for you to get heart chakra energy, right? Self-love is really good. There's one called Hopopongo. That one's also a good one. When I feel certain ways throughout the week, I do this meditation at least once or twice a week with that energy. It's a 10-minute meditation. And yeah, like I allow that to really like happen for me. And usually when I do this meditation, it brings me back to self, right? Number 4, sorry, I took too long on the heart chakra with energy. So I think this one's for everybody. That's funny because it is the month of love. Embody your divine feminine love, ladies. Like I just mentioned, embrace softness with yourself, receptivity, allowing love to flow effortlessly, right? Practice gratitude. Focus on the love and the beauty in your everyday life, right? Like today, I woke up and I literally went outside and I said, thank you, God, for this beautiful sky that I'm able to see. And I could see the stars, right? I could see the stars. And one of the stars was like literally gleaming back at me, y'all. And I thought for a second, is that an alien or what the fuck is that? And I was like, wait a minute, it's shining on me. Like, this is crazy. Okay. I was like, okay, well, thank you again for allowing me to have this love for myself. I said this to the universe, to the sky. And yeah, so after that, I let it go, right? And that was just me practicing gratitude with the universe and myself and I. Express your love through nurturing acts, right? Such as caring for others or creating art. I feel like I'm creating art with you guys right now, as a matter of fact. I know a lot of people are like, well, why is she doing this? Why does she want to do a podcast? You want to know my why? I'm at this point in my life that I'm so connected with me, or I am becoming this beautiful rose, right? That has been stubbed upon so many times after every single season. And this is my season. I feel like it's my season. That thorn on that beautiful stem of the rose is like, it built me, right? Every little thorn that has been pricked up on me has built me. So I love this. I love this about myself. I love that I can come openly with you guys. I love that I can share my life experiences with you guys. And I'm not afraid to say it. Like, I'm not. I'm no longer holding myself back. And a part of me feels whole because I'm giving myself that authenticity to you guys, because I'm able to be vulnerable and express myself to you guys. And that means a lot to me. It does. It really does. And this is why I'm doing it, right? So let's go to number 5. So work with your heart opening crystals. There is crystals. There's the rose quartz. I've always mentioned to my ladies, unconditional love, get the rose quartz. You can also get the green aventurine for healing, and there is the rhodonite for forgiveness. So make sure if you're into crystals, you can do it. That's only if you want to. Ladies, you don't have to do this. I used to be a big crystal lover. I kind of stopped doing the crystals, but again, I got gifted not too long ago a big ass crystal. And I have it and a bunch of other crystals on my it's my manifestation vanity. So more or less, that's what I have right now. But there's oils as well. I love oils, actually. Rose is my favorite. Actually, I recommend the rose, ladies. If you can get that in Epsom salts when you do your bath, I highly recommend it. I actually need to get stocked up on that. I'm going to do that this weekend. I'm going to stock up on my oils. My daughter actually brought it up. She's like, Mom, I think you should get like a little organization kit for your self-care, your little bath bombs and like your eye creams and stuff. I was like, actually, that's funny that you say that, because I'm actually wanting to do that. You literally spoke through me. Like, that's crazy. So this is a lot of things that help with the divine feminine energy. Jasmine is my favorite, y'all. Jasmine also is a very good one. Those are my favorite ones. Let's go to the 6th thing here that I want to talk about. So deepen that connection with yourself, right? Pray, guys, pray. I'm in my pray, eat, love era. I don't know if you've seen that movie. This is in the era that I'm in. Honestly, I'm so grateful. It just feels good, just focusing on yourself and loving yourself and not depending on anything outside of yourself but yourself, right? Stay in alignment with your intentions, right? Everything's love. We are love. It's universal. When we do this, we give to the world. We exude this energy, this aura. It's powerful. You connect with your yin, right? So embody this love, right? And it's crazy. I started practicing this, right? Where I just love to give to people, right? In a sense where I feel this first, then I can shower it to someone else. So a perfect example, I went to class the other day, and I hadn't been going a lot, but I started recently going back at it. And the girls were like, oh my gosh, you're back. And I was like, yes, girl, like I'm just trying to get back on it. And they were just so cute. At the end, they wanted me to join the second class, but I couldn't because I was just ready to go home and the kids were hungry and tired. So I was like, yeah, girl, maybe next time I'll plan. You're absolutely right. I was like, but yes, I like a challenge, so I definitely need to get back on that train, right? So I can connect with more women. And so yeah, before I was heading out, one of the girls came and hugged me, and then the other one hugged me, and I was like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy. No one's ever hugged me before. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's how you know that the magnetics of your love pull people towards you more, right? Because you're giving that love. People are gravitated towards you, guys. Not just me. You can do it too. Come on now. We're strong. We're stronger than what we think, y'all. We're stronger than what we think. But we need to know how to express that love that we have for one another. So the 7th one, the last one that I wanted to share with you guys, love unconditionally. Let go of any expectations and give love freely without attachment to outcomes. Engage of acts of service, right? Helping others from a place of a genuine compassion. See the divine in everyone, recognizing that all beings are reflections of love. And I wanted to end it on this note. Mention how I told you earlier about the text message that came in. So I sent a picture to the father of my child, right? And she's the baby, right? This little one. She's wild. She's climbing on this toy. So I sent it to him. He's like, oh, Lordy, no fear, LOL. So anyways, I said, I took a while to respond. I just laughed at it. And I said, I took a while to respond because I wanted to figure out what I wanted to say. And so anyways, I said, let me go ahead and figure out what I should say to this, but I said, you know what? I'm going to respond with love. I said, this is a beautiful girl full of love and life. He laughed at it and I said, it's okay. Like, honestly, he's in a different journey that I'm in and I'm okay with that. But I said, no, but anyways, he starts laughing and then he like kind of puts a little emoji on my message and says LOL. I was like, all right, stop, LOL. I was like, get back to work, big boss, get back to work. But, I could see where I have a lot of love, right? And I want to give to others, regardless of the circumstances. We're co-parenting, right? But you heard my message. You heard my message. I still spread the love unconditionally with no outcomes. Because honestly, I know what I have to give. I know what I have to give. And it takes that one person to shift the domino effect of the placebo. And I believe it's in me. And I believe that I can give it to whoever that needs it, right? Sometimes we have to be vulnerable and give it to people. Because sometimes when we're divine, we're all a reflection of love, you guys, but sometimes the other person needs to see it too, right? It takes that one placebo, that one person to shift the perspective into the other person for them to feel that love and be like, oh my God, Valerie's right. Or even if it's not Valerie's right, wow, I felt something. So anyways, guys, I wanted to end it today. Let's start the month full of love. Start loving yourself unconditionally, no matter what the circumstances are. My love, spread love and awareness to just not just yourself, but your neighbor, your loved one, people at the gym, the person you run into on daily, and have an amazing month. Have an amazing month. We're still going to continue the podcast. I still want to share some other episodes with you, but happy Valentine's month for all my ladies and my gentlemen. Be good to yourselves. Respectfully, another fun episode here with me, Woman Pod Valerie Atkinson. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you know when my podcast goes live for you guys. Amazing. Love you.